Who?
Doc Holliday.
I don't know why Doc Holliday doesn't like John so much though. Like it really doesn't. Make
I
any sense.
invited him up to have a conversation. But
It's because
I'll come up here.
to be
know.
fair, John did say something pretty fucking shitty, but
Like what?
he he said that he wished that they would get the STD that
oh,
AIDS?
yeah.
Giving 2-hour presentations of how I'm a drug smuggler, an international wanted Interpol terrorist. I mean, on and on and on. Just stuff.
Happened.
Yeah. You know what? He should come up here and explain this comment.
well, I invited him up and then he left alive. So
Oh,
He's a runner. He's a bitch.
yeah,
would like
this
to
was
know
a little
what the
fucking
fuck
weird
happened,
what he
'cause
said.
I don't even know what the fuck happened.
You did it.
Did you
he's
see
talking
this
to you,
comment, John?
Yeah, he's talking to you, John. You did it in the corn video I found of you with trans women. Dark web is a cool space. What?
Where is he
And
writing this?
isn't
I
it
don't
funny
see
that
That
this.
was in Hope's Live. When you were
Echo
on
was
the
talking
panel.
about the dark web not long ago?
Why
What
is
the
he?
fuck is he talking about?
He's a psychopath. I'm telling you.
I
Yeah,
wasn't.
that
What's his newest thing? I wasn't paying attention to comments.
That
with
you're
Hope.
doing corn with
Uh-huh.
prunes. Mhm.
Oh,
prunes.
so
Get in the
tranny
bin.
corn. That's
Yeah.
that's a new one. I'll add
Get in
that
the
to the
bin.
list. Wow, that's funny.
I think
Yeah.
Going into before as well, like even Courtney, like Courtney's the one that like pretends to be Britney Spears. Like they all do like this thing where they try to like mimic a character of a woman. Like, I've noticed they
Ariana
all do it.
Grande.
Yeah, like that's what he was saying. I didn't really realize that until he really
You know
like
what's funny is
mentioned it.
I was on a live with Courtney today, and he didn't know that my name was actually Courtney. I told him that my name is Courtney, and he was faking my name, and he got pissed off.
He's jealous that your name's Courtney. Skin off you and wear it if they could. Like,
Oh my god.
they would.
They have. They have.
Not the Ed
Ed Gein. Exactly, that guy.
Okay.
That guy. Fred, what are you still doing awake?
Well, I'm now going out for a drive. So
Oh, Lord. Going out for a drive where? You're either going dogging or to McDonald's.
I'm going McDonald's.
My name
Oh my
is
God,
Ricky.
I'm hungry. I'm more hungry than I am tired.
Ricky,
That's great.
Courtney's saying you're a liar.
Courtney, motherfucker, your name is Ed. Calm
You have
down.
a terrible memory.
I have a terrible
It's so
memory.
weird. Like when you joined the panel, Ricky, earlier,
Uh-huh.
like when Hope was like, "Oh, so tell us about you being Ultra," and you were like, "I'm not even Ultra."
I'm not even
Talking
Ultra.
about?
I'm not Ultra at all.
Was he playing with me, or he really doesn't know what an ultra is?
Who?
They don't. They think that Ultra.
I don't
Remember
even
when
know
Hope?
what fucking Ultra is.
No,
thought-
Hope was asking me, what is
Courtney,
They
ultra?
thought-
your name is not Courtney.
Wait, hold on.
so
Before
calm down.
you joined the panel, the whole time they were live, they thought Ultra meant like,
Sounds
you don't
good.
like, they shouldn't be seen in public. They shouldn't be walking out in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's Ultra, though.
No, That's just
Mm,
John's. That's John's
that's
opinion.
I
that's
was
me.
so confused when I went up there. I was like, what do you mean by ultra?
But if you think about it, okay, I can understand if you think, okay, so Ultra's like more anti-trans than pro-women, like I said, and it's like, you shouldn't be a troon. So in a sense, like,
Well, then I guess I'm ultra.
well, yeah.
Okay, what was the question? I just
Are
missed
you a
it.
feminist?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so you're right leaning,
Yes.
more conservative.
I'm a very conservative woman. And I don't believe in trans. But
There you
No
go.
such thing.
the way that they like worded it, I was
That's
like,
not ultra,
I'm not
Ricky.
ultra.
That's just GC.
Yeah. I'm not
That's not ultra.
but I'm not a feminist. They like to bring feminism into it, and I'm not a feminist.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's not ultra though.
How do you define it, John?
Just like they thought it was. I don't want you troons in public. Yeah,
Get in the
they got it
bin.
right. They knew exactly what I was saying. They took notes, right? That Pope was
No
like, "What?
troons.
Really? You want us, disappeared in public?" I was like, "Yeah, bye. No more public,
Bye.
Okay, hold on. I'm
fetish
gonna send it
suits."
to Karen.
Okay, hold on. I do want to say something. I've always been known to like kind of, do a little bit of like digging before I really come out and say shit. But for all of you people that still believe like Anna, Sasha, Ari, whatever their name is, that calls himself an HSTS, which is homosexual transsexual. Hello, I thought you were D-trans. And D-trans was a trap. What does this mean? What does this mean? I know Ari's been in and out of this live, so like if you could just come up and explain this, I would love that because it's confusing me a little bit.
I have a question also, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I don't understand, and I've said this many times over the past couple of months, how can you call yourself a D-trans by doing everything still transgender, but just changing what you call yourself?
Oh.
I find that very perplexing, to be honest with you. And I also find it very confusing to the movement that you stated that you were for women and girls. I think you used this tactic to get into women's emotions and women's minds to push a certain narrative. Now, I am not an ultra. I am not a gender critical, but what you did was detrimental to trusting anybody, any man, any male that has our backs. Plain and simple. I don't personally think fucking trans people are going anywhere. They're not. Just like feminine gay men, they're not going anywhere. Gay people
Oh,
aren't,
they
trans
are.
people are not.
Oh, they are.
However, one thing
Yeah,
I
they
am
are.
going to state though,
Feminine men and
one thing I am
They're
going to
going
state
in the
though.
bin.
Can I
ma'am.
finish? Can
In
I
the
finish?
bin.
Can I, gentlemen,
No, I'm sorry,
gentlemen,
mate, you can't.
You
gentlemen,
want
may
to
I
join
finish?
them?
May I
You
finish?
cannot.
May I
You
finish?
cannot
my
Boy.
You got
come
two
here
arms.
Let her finish.
and preach that. No, I'm
Hello.
sorry.
Let her
What I am going to say, these are my
You can't
beliefs, and I
sit
don't give a
there
shit if
and
you guys believe.
preach
Fred,
about
please.
Fred,
feminine men that
Fred,
Fred,
you
let
please.
can
her speak.
spiel after.
Let
Yeah.
woman speak. Mhm.
Oh,
Wow, thank you. Okay, so what I am saying, I'm not ultra and I'm not a gender critical. I have my own middle ground views. I believe trans people are not going anywhere, and I believe gay people are not going anywhere. Whether they're feminine or masculine, I really don't give a flying fucking hell. It has nothing to do with me. I don't want y'all in my spaces, plain and simple. However, it's not going to change the fact that they're not going to be walking amongst us in society. At the end of the day, what you've done, Anna, is caused more damage than good. You played on women. You played on their emotions. You were always the victim. You'll notice that this man came on the scene hot. He was the victim when he came on the scene, had this big elaborate story about everything that he had gone through, right? And the moment that he was talked about or called out or anything, he has a full-blown fucking meltdown. The fake tears start coming out. The stories keep coming, but none of them make except for what you called yourself, to play on the emotions of others. That to me is the biggest mental illness.
Have you
I'm
noticed that most of them play on the emotions of women?
Yeah, of course.
We also have a lot of men that do that too.
This
Well,
man
they are men.
trooned
If
out
they don't
on
have
his
us, where's their
boyfriend
existence?
husband.
Mm-hmm.
His boyfriend husband met him when he had a dick. While he was partnered with this other man, he turned out on him. Right? Gay men don't like rat pockets and tits.
I just have to say that, like,
What is
all
going on there
the
with this
reason
man
that we've
and this
had
fake
such
woman?
the reason that we've had such a like I don't even know what to call it. We've had a mass of women just going for men wanting to become women for the past like five years. I think it's gotten even worse. And it's always the women. It's because we feel so emotionally inept that we always go for these supposed not supported people, but I mean, they're men, so whatever.
What was the hook that this is a gay man and your knee-jerk reaction was to protect gay men? Did that
Well,
play into it?
5 years ago, I was 20, 21. No. Oh my gosh, how old am I? 28. So, I mean, like college time, I actually was, I allowed a trans woman to go to my bathroom. So that was 8 years ago. I think
So-
we just kind of like feel like the need to take care of everyone. I don't know.
Yeah, but are you giving the gay ones a pass now?
No, because if it were me today, I was a liberal then. I'm not a liberal. I'm a Republican. But 8 years ago, yeah, I was 100% like.
I will say the gay ones were fun. They were. I had a lot of fun with them, but after everything that was said on that live today, how could I ever go back to that? Like,
Yeah.
they told me how they felt because they're upset. They had the wrong idea about a lot of things. And it's like, okay, like you're upset, you say things out of your, out of anger, but this is how you truly feel. And if this is how you truly feel, why would I ever want to surround myself around them? Honest to God, like the whole ultra thing is like a joke. Me putting it in my name, right? It was more of like a jab at the GCs because the GCs have been making it their, their full-time job to take down John, especially, Cock Holiday. And I think it's weird. Not being a
What'd you
man,
call him?
I call him Cock Holiday now. Like
Can I get validation when you guys are done?
him being a man though and doing what he's doing is disturbing. It's
I just
really
think, like,
disturbing to me.
have you noticed it's only like I wouldn't even towards the right because nobody's listening to us.
W the right.
Which I mean, W, but like it should be women listening to women, but you get these women up on here on these panels, and they're like, well, trans women can be women. And it's like, the fuck are you talking about?
But okay, in all honesty though, like I'd rather have conversations with them than these men who get up on these panels. They take over every debate. They make everything about them. They disrespect women. They talk like they call women names. Like they're disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here?
I went into a Truny live, was it last night or the night before? And they just kept dropping me and calling me names and shit. And I'm like, dude, you won't even let me speak, but you want to call me a fucking bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Oi, these comments are fucking crazy. I'm actually dying. Did you see what? Look at what? Look at trans women and men. They're like, I like her. Get in the ventress.
The bin is great.
No one can go.
The bin is great.
Can I be an asshole for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we just take a moment?
Schooner up here.
Oh,
What's the bin?
Shit. Thank you, Pity Mama.
It's a trash can.
Get in the bin.
Karen, we
You
can't
wanna
have
see what the
pooner.
bin
We
is?
can't
I'll
have
show you.
pooners up here, Karen.
Oh, right, John. This is female to male art. Well, you know.
Female
what
to
they
man
say.
presenting.
Female troon.
Elijah is a
true.
woman.
A pooner.
Yes.
A Pooner.
Biologically.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Pooner.
Do we treat the female trees the same though? Because like realistically, they can't really hurt us, but the male ones are like the ones that are.
That's a
John
double
thinks they're
standard.
all bad.
Everybody should be treated the same.
I
No,
just,
no,
Double
no.
standard.
I just
No
like my
exceptions.
testosterone.
No exceptions.
No
Peterson.
exceptions. Sorry. The ultras don't accommodate. No, no.
you know, this like a dream. I swear to God, it feels like a dream, and tomorrow you're just gonna wake up.
Are you zipper tits or you got the tits?
Zipper?
Yeah. Are you zipper tits?
What the fuck does that mean?
Muppet, if I
A
send you
binder?
something, can you play it
No.
on another device?
Have you seen these women that lop
What
off their
is it?
tits?
That means
It's Doc's
you
new
cut off
video.
Got
your
that
boob.
scar right across their chairs? You've never
Not
seen that?
yet.
The scars across the chest?
I have
Turn on my
not done
camera.
that yet. I
You haven't
will
done that
be
yet.
doing that.
No, but
soon.
even just
Oh.
the
So you're
yeah,
gonna lop
hold
off
on.
healthy
Hold
body
on.
parts, and that's gonna benefit you?
Yes, because I have a genetic mutation.
What genetic mutation? Is it like
BRCA1.
cancer, cysts? What happens?
I am predisposition to.
All right, hold on, Elijah, come back.
Okay.
All right, Raven, what were you wanting to say?
Oh, I just wanted to see where you guys stand on everything that I used to say about Anna before we all got along.
No, Anna was not a P3 video. So
No,
whatever you were
not that,
saying about
not that, you dingleberry, not that.
Alright.
I'm referring to him, okay, still wearing women's clothing, still getting his nails done, still wearing the heels, calling himself D-trans, while still inactively acting like a woman.
I don't mind a man dressing feminine.
I don't care about that either. I just find it funny that this person spent his entire TikTok career of 6 months advocating against all of this shit while he was actively doing it himself. It's kind of like a catch-22. Like, it's okay
I
for
don't
me, but
think
it's not
he
okay
was-
for you.
Well,
I
Harlan,
don't
who's the
think he was
problem?
advocating
Anna
for-
or all the women here that got duped? Who's the real
I-
problem?
Who's the
No.
real problem?
Yeah.
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, throw it out.
Okay, it's the women for allowing it in.
Bingo.
No, because
Wait,
I
but
was
you're,
cause,
hold on,
Harlan.
hold
They're
on.
the root
No,
cause.
stop, John, stop. Because you're one of those women.
I am.
Yeah,
I
You were
am
the
one of those women.
You were the
I
one on
am.
the call with Chloe telling Chloe that he
Mhm.
needs to call himself a woman.
And I agree. I'm one of those women.
All right.
I don't think that there's anything.
You're still doing
Okay,
it.
I
yes,
appreciate it, Harlan. I really
You're
appreciate
still
it,
doing
Harlan.
it now.
I'm still not
Notice
ultra
this,
vulnerable.
come to this release.
No,
No, that's the first step. Saying, yeah, we got duped, we got bamboozled. Now it's 2025. We know better.
Yeah, I'm
not
just waiting to see when it
bamboozled
happens with you.
I
I'm gonna
don't-
keep
I
my
don't
I'm gonna keep my
believe-
head above water and hope it doesn't. But
Can I just say that I don't believe anyone on the internet, and I also
True.
don't give a shit.
Mhm.
True.
All right, I'm gonna play
Um,
this real quick.
Oh God, let's see this. Fucking
God.
holiday. Little
Karen,
bitch.
is this volume number 2 or 1?
Two.
Oh, volume 2. Okay, so new shit. Scary music.
I'm sorry, but the animated wolf, he thinks he's something special.
He's a predator.
Wait, go back.
Oh my God. So cringe.
So cringy. I saw this on my For You page.
Oh, tutus. Tutus.
Stuff like that. Halloween or not?
It's Halloween. Why not?
he's got this
Get bent, I love my Halloween.
The animated wolf.
Oh, how many more?
Who does bro think he is?
More
Oh,
pictures.
he's playing
More pictures. More.
That is like so
Oh
fucking
my
cringe.
god.
Please play it
I
one more
don't.
time.
I
Please
don't have
play it
these
Run
one
it
more
one more
time.
pictures.
time.
One
Seriously,
more
I don't have
time.
any of these pictures.
Yes, it's happening though. What does he type in the AI? Put me as a wolf, like I take a photo.
What did it say?
He got us good.
The ending is terrible. Right here.
I really am speaking.
Give an Oscar. Bravo, bravo, molto bene.
Oh my god.
Give him a Cannes Prize for the
Anywho.
best film. Do better, Doc. More
That's the
pictures.
stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Anna goes and does reverse image AI on Google
Do we
to
want the
find all
Yep,
pooner
these
we
back up
know.
here?
pictures. So he's finding pictures I've never seen before.
Do we want the pooner back up here?
Who's the pooner?
No.
Oh.
My
True
question though, Doc, like, why are you dressed like that, even if it's for Halloween?
Call him Doc.
Why
Not
not?
Doc. Sorry. You guys were just saying Doc, so that's what came up. John, why are
Harlan,
you
why
dressed
not?
like that?
Why
Well,
not?
because you were just giving our friend shit for having false nails, and you're wearing heels in a tutu topless,
Uh-huh.
and then you're seen wearing a corset and a tutu in heels with
Uh-huh.
stockings, and then you're seen wearing a pink wig with Gays Against Groomers or whatever else, and then you're like there's just so many things. So I'm a little perplexed.
So many things. Let's go one by one. Let's go with the Halloween outfit, okay? Was that on public property?
I don't care where it is.
Flamboyant.
No,
I
you
don't
should
care.
care.
I
You
don't
should care.
care. I don't
So
care.
you want to control people's Halloween outfits.
I mean, you want to control our verbiage.
Absolutely, when it's false,
Okay, well, you
right?
wearing all of
You're
that
still
shit.
using the cult language, madam. There's nobody trans or transgender or trans women. Why are you using cult lexicon?
What?
Why?
Cult Seriously?
Yeah, these are cult
Seriously?
words. No one changes
They're
sex. Why the
cult
fuck are
words.
you reading into
Why are
it?
we using
There's no
trans when they
trans or
don't
trans
trans
women.
anything?
They're not trans.
I'm
They're
just
not
a
transition.
little perplexed. It's kind of giving it's okay for me, but it's not okay for thee. I'm just trying to
It's
understand.
never
I'm not
okay for
attacking you. I'm just
anyone
asking a
to use
general rounded
contaminated
question.
false language. Why are
I'm-
you using it?
What language am I using?
Trans. That's a cult language. It's false. It's
Right, John,
contaminated
when was
language. Why are you
John?
using
When
it?
was John?
Wait.
John,
Fred.
no, wait. I have a
Freddie,
question.
Freddie,
That
let
you
me
need to
get through
answer.
with Madam Harlan and then we
No,
can get to
He's
you.
don't
LARPing.
worry
Why
about
are you
Raven.
why are you
Don't worry
using
about
language that's
Raven.
false, that
Don't
doesn't
worry
exist?
about Raven.
Harlan,
Okay.
John,
Okay,
why
so
are you
my
using language that
question
doesn't exist
actually
and
my
it's
question
false?
actually was okay about a gay man, right? About wearing false nails. That was my question, right? I'm not referring to trans. I'm actually
Okay.
referring to a gay man who wears fake nails, okay, acrylics to be specific.
Who's wearing
So why is it
acrylics?
okay? Hang on, you
Karen,
asked me a
good night.
question. Let me answer it, please. Okay. I am asking, I'm not attacking. I'm simply just
No
curious.
attack. It's in group,
Okay,
no
I'm
problem.
simply
Nothing attack.
well, I know how you work, right? So I don't want you to get amped up and like I want to actually have a conversation. I'm curious. So
Michael.
if a man
Oh
can't
shit.
wear these, if a man can't wear these, why can you wear the stuff that you've been wearing?
Because it's
Ooh.
Halloween.
Okay,
This is the
so
one day a year. No, let me explain.
Oh, get this bitch up here.
What the hell? Put him up closer. I want to see what's on there. What design? Oh, you creepy little bugger. Look at
Bugger.
him.
John,
Look
when was
at
the last
him.
John? When was the
That's the
last time
truth
you
if I knew
crossed
one.
dressed?
Okay, let's get back to Harlan. All right.
John, when was the last time you crossed dressed? Answer my
just
fucking
answer Fred's
question.
question. He's not going to
No,
stop
I'm
until you
answering you
answer.
first. I'm
I
answering
know, but
you.
he's
We'll
not
take
going
our
to stop
turn.
until you answer. Just
No, he will
answer his
stop.
question and
No,
then
he
we'll
will
have a
stop. We got
conversation.
times here.
When was the last time you crossed
Harlan,
dressed?
what do you have
John,
problems
when
with?
was the last time
Anyone?
you crossed
Just
dressed?
answer
I'll get
Fred.
to you. No, I won't. Thank you. When
Okay.
do you have a problem with someone
And you
wearing?
won't answer anyone else. Answer my fucking question, you dumb bitch.
Keep stuffing
When
your
was the
face with
last time?
McDonald's, Fred.
When was the last time you cross dressed? Or put feminine clothes on?
Exactly. John, that's addressed to you. I wear woman face every day.
Well, Halloween was only last month, guys, so we can presume that it was last month, because that seems to be the running theme here.
Yeah.
I hope it won't.
I'm just a little perplexed. Why is it okay for
I
thee,
hope
but not
it
okay
won't.
for me?
Another interesting question would be, though, so you say about doing, Halloween. You have to buy out a fetish shop.
So what's a swimwear and what's the underwear?
That wasn't a swimwear. Karen,
No,
can
it
you put
was.
it
I
back
don't-
up, please, and pause it on the last image where it was the tighty whities and see if that's
No,
swimwear,
no.
if that is actually
So
a fetish
if
wear.
Oh, the
it's
video?
swimwear,
Yes,
it's
please.
okay. But if it's underwear, then it's not okay.
No, it was just
You shouldn't be
underwear,
doing it at
wasn't
all.
it?
Why are you
I
wearing your
thought it was-
gitchies in the streets? Nobody wants
Why
to see
not?
that. You and your hairy ass legs.
Where? Why not?
Because
What do
nobody
you think
wants
you do
to
when
see
you wear
that.
shorts or swimwear?
It's inappropriate. Nobody
For
wants to
what?
see that. Because
Obviously
nobody
they
wants to
did.
see that.
There's
It's inappropriate.
800,000
Why are
people on
you
the
doing
street.
it?
We'll get the
Why are
photo,
they
we'll have it
watching it
paused
then?
at the image.
What do you think
You're
gay
in the
pride
middle
are?
of the street.
Here we go.
It's called Gay
Okay,
Pride
pay
Parade.
attention. Pay attention, John.
You want to ban people from wearing shorts?
You weren't wearing shorts, sir.
It's
Pay
underwear. You want
Yeah,
to
why are
ban
you
people
wearing
from wearing
underwear
underwear
in
in
the
the streets
street?
because there's
We
a
don't
gay
need to
pride
see
parade.
it. We don't need to
Well,
see
then don't
it.
look at it.
We don't need to see it.
Then don't look at it.
Oh my lord. Hang on, you're
You
blocking
think
him.
you think underwear is a fetish here?
I think if it's worded
So-
public, yes, it could be seen as
Right.
that.
Zoom in on
Tell
that. I
me
can't even
how-
remember what I
tell-
wore.
no,
Zoom,
no,
zoom,
no,
Karen, zoom.
John. Tell me
Oh,
how
that's
that
shorts.
is. Tell me
No,
how
that's
that
shorts.
is short.
Wait,
Tell me
clear
how
that
that is. That is
Actually-
fucking fetish. That is.
Gay Michael, I know what I'm wearing. I know this
leather.
pair.
You can see the.
Gay
you can
Michael,
see the
those are my
silver
swimming
studs.
shorts.
My other question
Those are my
is
swimming
my other
shorts.
question is
No,
why are you
wait,
wearing a niqab?
lady, zoom in.
Don't lady me,
Don't-
first of all,
lady,
and second of all,
those
why are
my
you wearing a
swimming-
niqab?
Lady.
Why are you wearing a
Lady,
niqab?
wait. Those what we're looking at are my blue swimming trunks. What's your
Okay,
problem
well,
now?
Whatever. Like
What is your
you're
problem
basically
now?
no, you're nudie.
What
You're
is
nudie in
your
the street.
problem now?
You're nudie in the street. So my
your
second
problem
question,
with
my second
swimming
question,
shorts?
sorry, Fred,
Right,
sorry,
you
You
babe.
had a problem with underwear. Now you have a
Hang on,
problem
I
with
can't hear
swimming
you over him,
shorts.
Fred. I can't
Well,
hear
then
you over
answer
him.
my question, and then we can move on. You had
You
a
can
problem
wear
with
swimming
underwear,
trunks on the
but now you have a problem with swimming shorts. How that?
I have a problem with the fact that you are like basically nude. You're only covering up your junk. We
It's
don't need to see
swimming
that.
shorts.
My
What do you
okay,
think
whatever.
swimming
Okay, there's swimming shorts.
are?
Are you at a pool?
No.
You're downtown
Do I have to be at a
Vancouver. You're
pool?
downtown
What's the
Vancouver.
context? What's the
How is that
context?
appropriate
What is the
for
context?
downtown Vancouver? I don't care what the context is. You're wearing a fucking
You don't think
hijab
the
and a
context
niqab
matters?
as a gay
Someone
man.
can go into a
You're
funeral
wearing a
and wear their
hijab
bikini.
and a
You don't think
niqab
that-
as a gay
What's
man
wrong with that?
wearing your little booty
What's wrong with
shorts.
that? Why would
Okay.
anyone wear a chador?
How
It's
is
a
it
chador,
okay?
actually.
How is it that
Why
you
would
ask me
someone wear a
questions
chador
and
in
I'm
the middle of the
unable to
street
answer these
in
questions
swimming
because you
shorts?
keep
Why
over
would someone
talking
do
me,
that?
sir?
You think I'm
You
going
keep
grocery
over talking
shopping
me,
or I'm going to
sir.
the library?
You keep over
Answer the
talking me,
question.
sir.
Answer the question and we can get somewhere.
Muppet, are you filling up your fucking water again?
Like he just okay. Anyway, so
Why
now that
am
he's
I
muted,
wearing a
oh my god,
chador?
he's talking again. Okay.
Why would anyone wear a chador in the middle of the street wearing
Okay.
swimming
And I'm going
shorts?
to actually mute you because you need to allow people to answer your question.
Okay,
if you're
so-
gonna ask a question.
Thank
Answer
you.
the question
Thank you.
and I'll answer it.
I'm
Well,
actually
shut the
I'm
fuck up
trying
then, John.
to. You're just not stopping, John. Like respectfully, you're not stopping. So like my question is how is it that you, a grown man, is wearing a hijab and a niqab while more than half nude, just covering up your junk in the middle of the street of Vancouver? How is that appropriate? But wearing acrylic nails is not.
Are you ready?
Because that's not Halloween, sir.
Are you ready?
What is it? Go ahead.
Good. Shut the fuck up. I'm about to answer you.
I beg
That's
your pardon.
not-
I'm
shut the
being
fuck up. I'm about
respectful.
to-
You're being
Right.
disrespectful
All
right
right,
now.
all
Don't
right,
tell me to
all
shut the
right.
fuck up.
Shush.
You're being very
What?
disrespectful.
Shush. That is a chador. It's not a niqab, and it is Islamic attire for women. And
Are
that
you a
is
woman?
not nude.
Are you a woman?
No, I'm not. But I
So why
love
are you
to
half
mock.
nude wearing women's
I
attire?
love to mock Islam.
Right.
And when you put on
You like
a
to walk the
chador,
women. You like to walk the women
absolutely,
of Islam.
because the men don't wear chadors. They don't
Okay,
have
so
to
you're
wear.
mocking the women
Shut
of Islam.
the
They're
fuck
still women.
up.
They're still women,
Shut
John.
up. Good.
There's still women, John.
Shut up. Good. Men do not have to cover their hair. They do not have to wear chador. Gender conformity in the Islamic Republic of Iran, if not applied with, comes with 60 lashes if you show your hair.
Mhm.
That's the penalty for gender nonconformance in the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Mhm.
In the
Right.
gay pride parade, shut up. In the gay pride
Don't
parade,
tell me to shut up.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
In
I'll
the
shut
gay
the
pride
fuck up.
parade that you just
Keep
witnessed,
screaming, please, while he's
we
talking.
wore chadors to mock the Islamic Republic of Iran's gender compliance rules.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
what was the purpose of us.
Mhm.
I've done this for 30
This
years.
is the
man.
this is the
We
purpose because you're
go
standing
and
here with a
mock
cross
them.
dresser while wearing everything that you guys are
Satires them.
wearing.
Can I speak?
You're speaking.
That's why you're fucking weird, okay?
I'm
That's
weird.
why we were. Shut the fuck up.
You're
That's
standing here
why
in your
we.
fucking panties in the middle of fucking Vancouver, but I'm weird. Okay.
Gosh.
Mhm.
That's why we wear the chador to
Mhm.
mock the Islamic Republic of Iran. I've gone
Right.
with the Persian community for
Mhm.
30 years in the Gay Pride Parade. We
Mhm.
wear the mullahs, all the banners
Mhm.
that the Islamic Republic of Iran
Mhm.
kills women for not wearing the
Right.
hijab and
Right.
covering their hair.
And
That
mocking
was the
them is the way that
message.
you think that you're going to stop it.
Absolutely.
You're a walking
Absolutely.
contradiction.
We
You're a walking
mock
contradiction.
what they are forcing upon the heads of women for 47 years with
Right.
the punishment of death, execution, or
So you
60
think a gay
lashes.
man wearing it in his underwear in the middle of the streets of Vancouver is going to do anything for the women in the Middle East?
Yes, it does. I've been
What
doing
does
it
it
for
do?
30 years.
What does it do?
It
Other than
tells
make a
Islamic
mockery of
Republic
them,
of
what does it
Iran,
do?
we mock you.
Yeah,
We
you mock the
satirize you.
women.
We
You're
ridicule.
mocking the
It is
women, John. You're not mocking.
absolutely
You're
the
not
women
mocking. Listen,
I'm done. I'm
ladies,
done.
a
I'm
man
done.
that cannot let a woman speak in return
No, you can't. You
is a
do it
man
in
that is a
turns.
fucking
I
problem.
land my
That
plane, and then
you
you
are
can lap
literally
your
proving
lips.
my point right now, sir.
Flap your lips when I'm done. We take turns. We've been doing this for 30 years, and for some reason, they accused of Islamophobia in 2017. After all these years, the board of directors had turned
Yeah.
queer.
Uh-huh.
These intersectional feminists had hijacked the whole board of governors for the Vancouver Pride Society, and they
Right.
accused us of Islamophobia
Mhm.
after all these years of mocking Islam and wearing
Right.
the chadors.
So instead of
and
fighting
doing
it head on, you mock
Can
the
I
women.
finish?
Instead
Can
of
I
You
fighting it
finish?
head
haven't
on, no, you've
finished.
said
Right,
enough. Instead of fighting it head on, you mock the women. You're
Raven, you ask him questions.
What's
Let
your
him
idea
answer.
of head on?
not mocking the women. Attack it directly.
What do you
You're not
think I'm
attacking it
mocking
directly
about
by
the
mocking
women?
the women who have no choice. They
They
have
had
no
a
choice.
They
Wait,
John.
hold
revoked
on,
it.
hold on.
In
Wait, are you
2022, they
saying?
burned their
Hold on,
hijabs. They
John.
took it off and
John,
burned in
wait,
the streets. And guess what the Islamic Republic of Iran did to them?
John, hold
They
on.
shot them
So
in the
are
eyes,
you
the pretty
saying? Are
ones.
you saying
They
that you
grabbed
should
the
have gone
pretty ones
to?
and then raped them and hung them.
God.
Yeah, and then you mock
All right,
them.
wait.
And then you
Are
mock
you
them.
Absolutely.
saying? Wait,
I
are you
mock
saying that
the,
you should
the
have gone?
attire that is imposed upon
John, you're a
40
walking
million women in
contradiction right
Iran.
now to your own
It is.
argument,
I'm a
babe.
LARPer. You haven't noticed that? I don't do this the straight and narrow way.
Right, are
No, you
you,
don't.
Raven? Are you trying to say? Right,
And you're so
Raven. Are
dumb
you?
fucked that you
John,
don't
Okay, can you shut
understand.
up and let
Oh
Fred speak?
my God, you fucking yapping little faggot, bruh. 5 times I tried to interject. Just shut up for a second. Raven, are you trying to say that you would have much rather him gone dressed as like a Taliban or something like that to this pride
No, no, that's
rather-
not what no, absolutely not. But what I am saying, what I am trying to say though, is mocking the women is not the way to do it. It's not, because we already are being made a mockery of on a daily basis. So for him to go out there and do what he is doing currently, thinking he's doing any good for the women of Islam, he's not. He's backpedaling.
So I don't agree with him.
What
dressing
do you
up, right,
respect?
in that, but
Let
You
Fred
respect the
speak.
chador?
Let Fred speak, please.
so I don't agree with him dressing up in that. But at the same time, how not how else? But I mean, that is a form of spreading the message of the oppression of women. I mean, it's weird that he's doing it, but that picture looks like fucking 20-year-old. So I'm gonna say that was saying like
But
15, 20 year ago. It's not
It was
like it's not like
2011.
Fred, I would like to put it back up
2011.
for a quick second, Karen, if I may.
2011. We
And
got
I would
shut
like
down
the
in
opportunity to
2017.
speak without being interrupted by John. How is he doing anything for women in the Middle East while he's standing there with a
It's
cross
not
dresser?
women. It's
Be
attire.
quiet. Be quiet, please. Please.
My apologies. Go
Okay,
ahead.
the person here in the red, what is that? Is that a woman or is that a man?
That's a drag queen.
Okay,
It's a drag
perfect. So
queen.
how is you standing there in the attire that you are wearing, okay, with a drag queen who's also mimicking a woman, fighting at all for women?
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
'cause
Was
this
that a
is
question or a statement?
2011.
I would like
Wait,
to
this
hear
is
Is
Fred
that a
personally.
statement or a
Yeah.
question?
So this is 2011, and he like John openly says that he's got into this ideology in the last 2 to 3 years. So that's
Who?
But he's
2011.
justifying his
So
fight in this, though, Fred. He's justifying
well,
what he's wearing.
no, he don't. No, in
Fred,
a
I would
sense,
wear that
listen.
outfit
In a
tomorrow.
sense, he has to. No, you what?
I would,
That's what I'm saying.
definitely.
I'm telling you this.
This,
Your
shut up, my
colors are
turn.
giving
I'm going to
me-
address you
Right.
now. Shut up,
John,
shut up,
I
shut up,
can't
my
work
turn.
with you,
Stop
mate.
telling me to
Yeah,
shut
I
My
up.
can't
turn.
work
Shut
So
up,
that
shut up.
photo wasn't
telling
done
me
in
to
I
shut
would
up.
wear this
2011,
tomorrow
John.
because what you don't understand is I'm mocking
Do you
the
want to tell the
religion of
class when the
Islam.
photo
Shut,
was done,
shut,
John?
shut,
I'm sorry,
shut
but you
your
are a
tits.
man. You have no
Listen
idea
to
what
me.
we go through as
Man
women.
speaking.
Raven, 1 second. Sorry, I don't give a fuck what you think you are. You're nothing. But can we stop with the lying? Can we stop with the
Literally.
contradictions? That isn't a photo from 2011. It's a photo from
Can I address you, Harley, before we start
2017.
jumping?
You've been
No, John, let
you have
fucking
been
Michael
doing
speak.
this all your fucking days, and I am
Haven't addressed
sick.
you, Harley. Can
Shut
I?
up. And I am sick of the hypocrisy that we are sitting bitching about
My man,
trannies
I
wearing
haven't
women's
addressed
days,
Can
Harley.
but
somebody
then we're
shut this
letting a
dude
I'd like
up?
to
gay man
address
do the
Harley
exact
before we
same
move
thing.
on.
No,
What
no,
this
no, no, no.
picture,
You're pivoting. Shut up.
what this picture shows is actually
We understand
man
what we're saying.
wearing dress,
Speaking over each other
wearing
doesn't help
attire
You're
anyone.
that is
blocking contradiction,
forced,
John.
wearing attire that
That
is
what we're saying
forced
is we're
upon
talking over
women
each
in the
other. We'll
Middle
take
East to
turns and speak to
demonstrate
each other
oppression.
so that we can
That
actually
is what this
understand what
is.
we're saying. So
Can we
let's take
just go
turns.
one? Do I need to do a
Well, see
showtime?
when we
Yes, I
see
think
when
you
we're
do.
having to take turns, John, you need to shut the
I
fuck
will
up.
address you and then
The
we
only, do you know what? I am absolutely not. The only person that is yapping over cunts on this panel the full and fucking entire time is yourself. You've done it to Fred, you've done it to Raven, you've done it to me. I am not the fucking gay you want to play with. Prick.
I mean, respectfully, y'all keep asking questions. He's in the middle of answering your
That's
question.
I will
fine.
call out a lie when a
Hold
lie
on, you're
needs to
doing
be
it
called
right
out.
now as I'm talking. And then y'all chime in. You don't even give him a chance to respond before jumping him. Like, the fuck?
Muppet, he's responding with a lie. Do we just allow him to keep peddling the lies that this
Did
photo
you
was
drop
done in
him from the panel?
2011? It
Yeah.
was done in 2017. Are we just going to keep peddling these lies?
2017 is not 2 years ago anyway. So whether it's 2011, 2017, I wasn't done.
But
2
Fred,
years
babe,
ago
he's backing it up.
continuing this ideology. Oh, well, I know he's backing it up. I did just hear him say the same thing that he would. Or even 2025, we can pick
Mhm.
it apart.
But him saying that he
From
would
that
wear it
far
tomorrow,
back.
Fred. But babe,
Do
him
you know-
saying that
I
he would
know,
wear it
I do-
tomorrow
look,
is
I
something to
just-
pick apart. It is
Fred,
something to
did you
pick
not
apart.
notice that
Well,
see
I
when you
know. I
asked him,
didn't get
Fred,
to have a conversation with him.
but see when you asked him a simple question of when was the last time that you cross-dressed, did you not notice how he wouldn't actually answer that question? Because he knows if he was to be honest and answer that question, it would have been within the last 2 years. I put my hand on my heart and I could sell everything that I own and guarantee you that it would have been in the last 2 years. This man is nothing but a fucking hypocrite, lying, conniving scumbag. That is what he is.
Can I
Come
just
for my nails,
hold on?
cunt.
Can I just
Come for my
interject here
nails.
for 1 second? I have to make an announcement. Kylie, you goofy ass troon piece of shit. Get in the fucking bin, bitch. Bye. Fucking degenerate piece of shit. Get the fuck out of my life. I've
This
got
is a
time for you.
troon-free
To be
space.
fair, I
No
agree.
more
I
troons.
can't
Harlan,
Bye.
Harlan. Now, do you want an answer or do you just want to yap over me, Harlan? Come in, Harlan.
Hang on a second, John. Okay, so before you start answering whatever question, whatever, okay? Do not
No,
speak to
no,
me.
no. You
Do not
asked me a
speak to me
question.
like that. Do not speak to
You
me like
talk
that
over
because you
me,
are
I'll tell
proving
you
my
to
point.
shut the
You
fuck
are
up.
proving
And
my
I'll tell
point
you
that
to
you
you
don't
over and
give a
over again.
shit. You have
You
your
want
own
oh
agenda.
my
You have your
God.
own agenda.
Keep
And you are
yapping then.
literally going to show
Keep
your ass
yapping.
in the next couple of weeks.
I'm going to mute until you're finished.
I'm done.
Oh, okay. I would wear that. It's called the chador in Persian. I would wear
know.
that tomorrow, day after, because what your weak-minded person don't understand is this is the, yeah, shush. This is the mockery of the religion of Islam,
Right.
and it's obligatory attire for women. They have no choice. They do not want to be covered like with garbage bags, some black ghosts walking the street. We mock that. We did that up until 2017. And then all of a sudden, they decided it was Islamophobia and they rejected.
Sorry, it was going civil, so I'm just gonna take it off. Go ahead, John. Sorry.
Hi, are we back again?
Yes,
Testing,
yes,
1, 2,
go
3.
ahead.
Okay. What you fail to understand, because you're just, I guess, a liberal. If they don't do it, they will be beaten to death or flogged or hung. That's what's happened in the last 3 years. We're mocking the Islamic Republic of Iran.
Okay, great. Hopefully, Naran, you're mocking you're mocking the dress attire that is forced upon women to exuberate the oppression that they face within Iran or within Islamic states. Make it make sense. Make it make sense as to how that is going to empower women to stand against their oppressors. How it doesn't actually show women that not only are you oppressed by your husband with is a faggot little boy strolling about the streets wearing the exact same garments that were used
Satirize you so that you don't have the power over us to say, yeah, this has got to be respected. And it's Islamophobic if you disrespect it. I'm going to disrespect it with shit and piss if I could on top of it. This is what we do every year, but then all of a sudden we couldn't do it. And I do it over and over again. I will mock Islam until it's destroyed. As much as troonery I hate Islam just as much. And I will satirize it and mock it to the fullest extent I can.
Right.
But they
So
have
two
guns and
things.
knives. It's a little bit more dangerous when I do
So
that.
I have a
But I've
question.
been doing that for the last 2 years as well.
I've
I
just got
have
a
fingers
statement
and many
to
different
Raven, if you don't
pies,
mind.
as you've noticed from the pictures.
Yeah, I have a question. Okay.
Well,
So
Raven,
Yes.
can I just age check little
yes,
Charlie?
yes, honey, yes.
Oh, hello.
Can I get your age?
Yeah, I'm 20.
Are you a
Okay,
troon?
Pardon?
Are you a troon?
Are you a
Okay, we'll get
tranny?
back to you. We'll get back to you. Raven, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I tried.
So my question is okay, so that photo you're saying was from 2011. Now we're finding out that it's from 2017. And now we're finding out that you would wear it again tomorrow while standing there with a quote unquote cross-dresser, drag queen, whatever it may
Ma'am,
be.
it's
So shut
2011.
the fuck up, you piece of shit.
2011.
Shut the fuck up. You have not stopped
Y'all,
talking.
it's not
Every
that.
time I speak, you do
It's
not
so
shut
wild to be
up.
upset.
You're getting the dates wrong.
Okay, no, but you're allowing the men
2011.
to speak and you're not interrupting. But the moment a woman tries to speak, you interrupt.
Oh, God.
You are
I'm
proving
making
my
one
point.
date
Be
correction.
quiet for a minute, please. Fuck's sakes. You're literally mocking the women of Islam while thinking that you are fighting for the women of Islam while wearing your fucking little jockey shorts with your niqab and your niqab, okay, in the middle of the streets of fucking Vancouver. You're doing absolutely nothing but suppressing them more, making a mockery of the shit that they've already gone through that they're trying to escape. First of all. Second of all, you're standing there with somebody who is cross-dressing. Literally in support and all fucking happiness. And we could have gotten over, well, for me personally, I could have gotten over the fact that it was a past photo, but the fact that you would do it again today, tomorrow, the next day, the day after shows me, and also all of the interruptions and the contradictions and also being exceptionally condescending to any time a woman wants to speak is proving my fucking point. You actually don't give a shit. You're proving a fucking narrative that you actually hate Islam and you're going to use this fucking movement of women to get your way. You don't care about women and girls. You have a motive. And it is not for the rights of women and girls. I'm done.
Wait, I don't.
You're a weak-minded, bleeding heart liberal. I have a name for you.
All right.
Awful. Affluent, white female liberal.
Okay, thank you.
I'm done.
Right, shall we see what some new people they say on the panel? What are you saying?
No, I've got
is,
something to say. And John, you're a 6 foot. Oh, sorry. You are a 6 foot faggot that is so involved within the Troon ideology you forgot you were a Troon yourself. Please do not come for anyone in this panel when you are peddling the bullshit that you say every single day from one side of your mouth, and then from the other side of your mouth says that you will dress in the exact same way that you're trying to debunk other people to dress from. That is called the height of hypocrisy. I'll repeat, it is called the height of hypocrisy. I stand with Raven on this, and me and Raven have never seen eye to eye. All you are serving to do is dismantle something like Islamic behaviours or Islamic religions within your country by taking down women and children's rights everywhere. Absolutely, it is disgusting, it is vile. To me, you are subhuman if you are going to use women in the way that you're using women, bamboozle them, pull the wool over their eyes just to serve your own agenda.
Are you done?
For now.
Okay. What is the symbol of the Islamic Republic of Iran? The chador. You attack the symbols of oppression. It's not the person underneath that veil, that chador it's called. It's not a niqab, that's an Arabic thing. You attack the symbol that represents the oppression of women for 47 years. And that's exactly what I was doing. Not children, not the woman, but that which is imposed upon her head. Did you fail to catch that part?
Got that. Question. Do you support gays against groomers?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thanks.
And you don't actually attack the symbol. The symbol is always going to be a symbol of oppression. What you're actually wanting to attack when you're trying to stop the oppression of an individualistic group is the people that are oppressing against the individualistic groups. And I will quote over to Stonewall when I say so. Stonewall was being oppressed. The gay men, women, and bisexual individuals that were there were being oppressed by the police of New York City. Who did they stand up and go against? The police of New York City. Who did they fight against? The governments that were oppressing them. Did they run about in fancy fucking suits dressed as policemen to attack the symbol of authority, John? Absolutely fucking not. They attacked the individuals that were attacking them. They stopped the individuals that were oppressing them head on. They didn't run about in fancy wee fucking outfits saying we're going to wear the police uniform outfit because that's our oppressor and we'll hit them in the balls because we're wearing their uniform.
They
Ain't
did
no
do
fucking
that.
sense,
Wait.
John.
Are you done?
Michael, they did
Are you
do
done,
that,
Michael?
bro. No, hold on.
Are you done,
They
Michael?
did.
They
Freddie
didn't do that.
Mercury.
Are you
Wait,
done,
hold on,
Michael?
they did.
Wait,
Michael
let Fred talk.
Is it George?
No,
George
Fred
That was
Michael?
wanted
addressed to me.
Wait, I think
George
Fred's trying to
Michael.
correct him.
George Michael brought out a whole song in that to mock the police as well.
What year was that, Fred?
I think it was 90s, wasn't it? Around the 90s.
Exactly when the oppression was
Yeah.
done.
No, they were still
Stonewall
oppressed.
and the
Wait, hold
riots
on, no.
happened in the
No,
60s.
no. They were,
In the
bro, they were still,
60s.
and they were still oppressed by police in the 90s. He got arrested for cruising in the toilet.
Because it's fucking illegal. You would still get arrested for cruising in the toilet, Fred.
No, no, you know what
Not
I
a
mean?
very
He
good
was set
example, Fred.
up. No, it is a good example. He was set up. You know what happened? He was set up by
It was
police officers
illegal,
who used to set him
Fred.
up.
Do you want
The
to try and pick another example other than George fucking
Right.
Michael
So
cruising in the toilets?
look at the gay men in Stonewall. Let's see if there was anyone that were dressed in some funky ass outfits. I'm pretty sure there would have been some of them with police uniforms on as well.
Can I?
There is not one
Let
image
us
that I
stop.
have ever been able to be sourced that someone was wearing a police uniform as a fucking sign that they were wearing it to fight against
Right,
their
they still
oppressor.
do it. They still do it now.
Oppressor. It is fucking redundant. It is absolute ludicrous
use it
that we
as a
think that we're
king.
going to fight against people who are oppressing us by wearing the costume that we're being
No, I
oppressed in.
agree.
Can
It's
I?
ludicrous. I do agree. It's ludicrous. I would never dress up as a fucking tranny because I don't like tranny.
Can I add on?
No,
something?
it was my turn, and then it's yours, Charlie.
Yeah, go on, John.
You have no idea what I have done. I have no idea what you've done, gay Michael.
I've asked
I
you
think-
several times.
Wait,
to
wait,
tell
wait,
me
wait,
what
wait,
you've
wait,
done,
wait,
John, and
wait,
not
wait,
once
wait,
did
wait,
you
wait,
want
wait,
to
wait.
see
My
the
turn, my
information.
turn,
Did
sir,
you done
sir,
nothing?
sir, 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 sir,
Yes, you will address me,
sir,
as
sir,
such.
sir, 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 sir. I can't judge what you've done. You can't judge what I've done because I have no fucking clue. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. But I will tell you, I've been very active in other areas, including fighting for the Islamic Republic of Iran to be overthrown since September of 2022. So when someone says, oh, you were just in the gay pride parade wearing, your chador, that's highly inaccurate. I was with the Women Life Freedom for 6 months downtown protesting. I was the art director for street performances for our protests.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got lots of costumes being slathered around here that look at this, I'm like, those are theater outfits we did for street protests. That's exactly what it was. And
Yeah.
we're not going to get anywhere screaming and shouting over Toronto or Vancouver, LA. This has to come from
have
the
a
people of
question,
Iran.
if
Wait.
I may.
Let me land my plane.
No, Raven, I need to address something.
Wait.
just
Let me land my plane, and then we moved on to Charlie. Okay, she's had her hand up. But what we do is we try and give hope, amplify their voices as much as we can. That there's support from outside the country. So that's what I did. Okay, moving on.
Right, so Charlie, before you go, sorry, I know you have been waiting. I just want to ask a simple question and receive a simple answer for John. John, you stated earlier on that in the last 2 years that you've been fighting in this fight, that you've done X, Y, and Z. Please educate the 98 people in here as to what you've done in the last 2 years that will support either the deconstruction of the trans ideology or support women's rights, whatever you choose to actually demonstrate. In the last 2 years, because that's when you says that you've been part of, the ultra kind of movement is only in the last 2 years. So please educate us. Now's your time. Tell us what you've done. You've heard what I'm doing, what I'm about to do. Now tell us what you've done. The floor is yours, friend.
I've done lots of boots on the grounds. I go protest.
Explain your boots on your grounds.
That means protesting the school boards, the teachers' colleges, the individual schools where they're having, this we call it SOGI in Canada, sexual orientation, gender identity being implemented in the schools. So we go and protest in front of the schools. I've probably done a dozen, if not more, protests in front of the schools. That actually
is that when you ended up in the newspaper as bad publicity?
No, that was a conference in Victoria, June 22nd of 2024 for conservatives. We had Dr. Drew from the US, Zuby from the US. Rebel News covered it. I gave an interview with Drea Humphrey of Rebel News. You'll see her in the pictures, the black woman.
Was that the women's conference?
Not women's. It's called We Unify. If you go on X, they have their own account. And this year it was in Calgary, but the year before it was in Victoria, BC, the Queer Center of Canada. They tried to shut it down
by asking city council to revoke their conference. Didn't work. They told the conference center, if you do this, you're transphobes. We're going to attack you and smear you. Don't let them have it. It didn't work. We had about
was that
seven.
the one where you were accused of sexual allegation?
That's the one. These queer women came to block my gaze against groomer signs with their body by rubbing up their ass into my crotch. And I yelled out in the crowd of 70 queers there, I don't consent to you grinding your ass into my crotch. Twice. And the bitch still wouldn't move.
Okay. And what did you achieve from that?
Pardon?
What did you achieve from that?
There was actual voices of opposition coming from gay people themselves to these trans queers. When other people speak up, other people are more brave to going, oh shit, I'm not alone in this. Other people have the idea that this is wrong.
Yeah, that's why I'm about to speak up now when you're done.
Okay, I'll land my plane there.
Okay, so you actually haven't achieved anything other than bad publicity.
Yeah,
then,
nothing.
John?
It was a waste of time, futile. Yeah.
Okay, so my question.
Raven, because this little Charlie guy's been trying to talk for fucking.
Oh, she said it was okay.
ages.
She said it was okay that I go before her. We were talking in the comments. Just really quick. My question to you, John, is if you were truly targeting the system, why aren't you confronting the men enforcing it instead of dressing up as the women and
London or New York.
right? And the men are there too, right?
These are ex-Persians that have moved to London, Zurich, Berlin, wherever. We had protests throughout the world.
Okay. So is it fair to say that you could technically address the men and raise the question why the men are enforcing it instead of mocking the women of Islam?
Those men are not enforcing it. We're outside the Islamic Republic of Iran. We're in Canada. We're in Germany and France.
Well, no, technically.
What are you talking about?
Okay, well, technically, if the women aren't here, right, because they've escaped that portion of Islam, then there's no need to do what you're doing. Because unless you're going to go over there to the Middle Eastern countries and fight the war there, the war that you're trying to do here on Canadian soil while mimicking the women, you could do it for the men as well. You could be addressing the men in your proper attire, not in your little skivvy shorts, okay, and your niqab and your hijab. Okay. And you could address them directly. Instead, you are actively mocking the women. You're mocking their oppression within their country and within their religion. When you could be arrested, you could be as a man.
Land your plane, then I'll go.
Hang on, I'm not done. So you have a very powerful voice, right? You're very domineering. You dominate a room with your masculinity and whatever else, and you're like very dominant voice. And I'm saying that as a compliment. So you could actually use that. You could actually use that to your benefit and to the benefit of the women of Islam instead of mocking them while wearing their attire and your skivvy shorts and your nudity in the middle of the streets of Vancouver. You could be addressing the men like a gentleman.
Are you done?
But you're not.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. I said it once, I'll say it twice, and I'll say it 3 times. I don't mock the woman. I mock that which is placed upon her head as a woman. Did you catch that part?
It's the same thing because that's a part of her.
No,
it's being enforced as a part of her.
It
as
is
a
not
woman,
a
I'm
part of a
telling you,
woman.
sir, you are
Woman
wrong.
is not a black garbage bag stuffed on her head and another blanket stuffed on top of that.
Well,
That's
unfortunately,
not woman.
sir, you made her that when
is
you
a
wore
fucking
her
ghost,
attire
a
in your
black
skinny
ghost
white
walking
shorts.
around town like a shroud, invisible to society. People don't even interact with these people.
You made her invisible, sir. You made her
women
invisible, sir.
that have been forced to wear something on their head because if they can force something on your head, they can force what's in your head.
So you
That's
as a
how
gay man,
sinister
so you
the
as a gay
Islamic
man
Republic
could
of
safely
Iran
wear
has
what you
been
were
for all
wearing,
these
but a woman of
years,
Islam
and
can't
you are
show her
so
skin,
weak-minded to understand
Weak-minded.
what
Now I'm
protest
weak-minded.
is
But you're
that
for
actually
women?
is mocking that which is imposed on them, the symbol of oppression. You go for that because we don't have access to Ayatollah Khomeini or Ayatollah Khamenei and all the mullahs, all right? They're surrounded by the IRGC, the Sepah, and the government. We don't have access to that. What we do have access to is satire, theater, mockery, that which they hold sacred and blessed as Islam thinks it is. It's not. It's trash. It's garbage, and it's gonna go and be burned.
Right. Well, I can tell you one thing I can't comprehend is a man wearing an Islamic woman's oppression. I'm
You have
done.
very small comprehension skills. That's why.
Can we move on?
Liberal females. This is a liberal female right
Okay.
here.
Charlie, did you want to say something?
Yeah, hi. It was more of a question for John. Do you think that by doing these protests of basically them, like the people going in like cross dress, is very degrading to women themselves and is objectively aimless, rather than, as I can't remember who said it, handling the problem head on?
Where's the cross dress?
Well, there are. I'm pretty sure, Michael. Didn't you say there was people going around cross dress?
John, you know what he's talking about.
Where's my cross dress? I don't control other people. Where's my cross dress?
But it doesn't. I'm not saying about you. I'm just saying as them as an overall group.
Who's
Don't
them?
you- The protesters.
Where are these protesters?
Okay, so now I'm just getting gaslighted.
Which protesters are you referring to? Where are these? Who are these protesters? Is there a picture you're referring to? News article? What?
Well, the protesters that who was it that was showing?
Wait, I think you're confused, Charlie. John is the protester.
Oh no, no, there was the green screen picture I was on about. I was making a reference to that.
What was that
Green
picture?
Wait, what? At the Pride Parade?
Yeah, that one.
Wait, there wasn't
That
no
yeah,
protest.
that one.
Wait, that's not a protest.
That's not a
Oh my
protest.
God,
That's a
That's
gay
not
pride parade.
My bad. Sorry.
That's Pride
Yeah,
Parade.
it's worse. It was attendance at
But
gay
what
pride
we've
parade.
done is actually combined protest in our gay pride parade. It's not just frivolity and fun and hilarity. We made a point to actually mock Islam on our float. That was a part of our Cirque du Soleil, name of our float. That was what it was called, Cirque du Soleil. And we, the Persian contingent of it, decided to actually mock Islam as part of our little attire. That's what that was.
But don't you think it's degrading to people of that culture, though?
I hope so. I want them fucking ground into the ground.
But wait, but do they know that it's also like the gay men in like Islam where John's from that are also forced to wear this sort of like hijabs and niqabs and stuff? When they trans the gay away, they force the men into wearing. So like you're acting as if it's just like women that are forced into wearing this hijab. Like it's also men, especially the ones that are basically being trans, like the gay away. So like
It's
you're
a
saying
kind
like
of female
there's no right
oppression.
to. But
No,
No.
it's
but they're
kind of
also
female
using it
oppression
against-
within that
But they're
country.
using
No.
it against men as well, though. It's not just the
The
women that
men,
experience
the
it.
gay men, if they're caught doing a homosexual act, have two options. You either get 60 lashes or you're hung, or you get your dinky chopped off. You get transed away.
Position.
This is in 1982 the edict by Ayatollah Khomeini for dealing with homosexuality. We're going to cure you because you were born in the wrong body. You see how sinister this ideology, trans queer? The Islamic Republic of Iran is the official position is that you will be transed away by making to heterosexualized synthetically woman, these gay men. They've been doing this for over 40 years now, 45 years.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you
150,000
not attacking
shrooms
the
are in
government, John?
Tehran.
Why are
This
you
is
not
the
actively
same
attacking the
ideology that
Iranian
now being
government?
pushed all over Europe, Canada, America. It's the same sick fucking ideology of curing gays by turning them into fake heterosexuals.
Why are you not
That's what we're
actively
mocking, the
attacking
entire
Iranian
system
government,
of
though, John?
Islam and Islamic attire.
Oh my God,
And
you're
their
mocking the
system of
women.
governance.
You're not mocking the attire,
No,
babe. You're
loser
mocking
lady.
the women.
Wait,
Get a
how is
brain,
that mocking
you're
the women?
critical-
Do you think that women,
Oh
if they
my
had the choice,
God.
they would be dressing in that attire? Absolutely
Some of them,
not.
some of them do choose it, right? Some of them do
Nobody
choose
chooses
you
it.
don't know
to look
how
like a garbage bag.
It's
You're,
sinister
they're
over there.
real.
you're a
What's wrong
liberal
with y'all?
femme. That's
Some
what's
of
wrong
them,
with
stop
you.
calling me that. You have no idea
You
who
are.
I am.
You know how many people I've met
You
like
have
you on
no
here?
idea who I
It's
am.
crawling with people
Please
that fence
stop.
here.
But
Just
Raven,
please
they are
stop. I'm talking
brainwashed
to
into wearing
Muppet.
it.
You've been
Like, they're brainwashed
indoctrinated.
into
Some of the
it.
yes, I would agree with you
Not
there,
all of them
Snow. I
are.
would agree with you there, Snow. Right? Some women choose to wear it, where other women do not want to wear
Nobody
it, but they are
chooses
forced to
to
wear.
wear
Can I
the
answer,
shit.
Snow, please? Thank you. Actually, Muppet, you asked a question first. Go ahead.
We're just caught. Like, honestly, can we move on?
I just think it's like
I'm
this
game.
whole argument's ridiculous
It's
because
ridiculous.
like we keep going over it, and like realistically, even if he was doing all this, like we know what his viewpoints are. Like, so what if he did?
I know
this,
what
like,
his
a second
viewpoints
time?
are, but I also
Okay, so
knew
let me
what.
ask you a question.
Okay.
So what about women who get mocked for dressing?
Hi everyone. I just wanted to address the question of whether John is being pro woman or not, and raise the fact that he regularly attacks TERFs if he has a disagreement on the margins around a specific individual or a
You said
specific
this last
policy.
time.
Okay, well, hold
Well,
on.
I actually really didn't get to say much last time, to be fair. Like,
Disabled. Why does someone have to be pro woman to fight against the trans ideology?
well, I'm just responding to
someone
what
have to
he
be
said
trans?
before about
Well-
how he was trying to fight for women, and
He's
I'm
never
calling
said
that into
that.
question. He was talking about the oppression of women just earlier in this conversation.
In Iran, not in
Right.
not in
And
Canada, not
I'm
in
not.
the
I'm not. I don't disagree with fighting to liberate Islamic women from oppression or from oppression from a government that is forcing them to wear a certain garment. But my question is as to why he is trying to convince us that that's his motivation when his behavior suggests that he doesn't respect women as people, because the first thing he said to me the other day in the space was that I am regularly flicking my bean, and he began ranting misogynistically at me about how I'm a cat lady and how I have no children and how I'm not really a lawyer and all of these obvious like misogynistic tropes.
Wait, hold on, stop. What's misogynistic about not having cats and all that shit that you just labelled off? What the fuck is misogynistic? Are you really that deluded? Tell me
that you don't recognize the childless cat lady trope as a way to discredit a woman, then I don't think you're being honest.
I don't know. I feel like you have a serious problem with language. If you find that offensive and
Flicking my bean, is that misogynistic or not?
What the fuck? So what? That's not misogynistic. Go flick your bean.
Yeah, what is misogynistic then?
How are you getting offended by that?
I'm not telling you that I'm offended. I'm telling you that it tells us what kind of man he is.
Oh, so because he told someone to go and flick their bean, that means he hates women?
Yes, it does when I'm attempting to participate in a conversation, and that's his tactic to discredit.
Fred, you can't ask her a question and then not let her answer.
No, well, I don't really care, Raven. Listen, I call women bitches and everything, so I hate women as well. I've heard Michael, listen, people can talk to people whatever way they want. It's up to you whether you get offended about it. But just because he told someone to flick a bean does not mean that he hates women. I'm sorry. Or because he said that you're childless with just cats does not mean that he hates all women.
It means he's misogynistic toward women.
Listen,
because he could have just engaged with my arguments. But he tried to exclude me from the conversation by talking over me, and the only thing he would say in addressing me was this string of insults and misogynistic tropes. So it's a combination of all of that, his behavior toward me and the things he was saying and his avoidance of any of the points I was making. He didn't address them.
I mean, to be fair, just because you don't like one woman doesn't mean that You're a misogynist.
2 seconds. Can I
Or
just
that you hate
Why do you
can I
think,
ask
Mook,
you a
I don't like
question?
this woman? Take a guess.
Hold on, John. 2 seconds. Can I just ask you one more question before I pass it over? So, what gives you the right to think that you have an entitlement for people to be quiet and not talk over you, or you get to go above someone else and speak? Where's that entitlement come from? Just because you're a woman, you think that people have to be quiet while you're speaking? You're delusional. You are fucking delusional, and you're not
That's
getting
a
shit
straw
like that
man.
from me.
That's a
What
straw
do you mean
man.
that's a
That's
straw
not the
man?
argument
Fred,
that I'm
that's
making.
the half of it.
That
You
just
should
came
know
out
who
of
this
your
woman
mouth.
is.
What?
That
He's
just
not
came out of your
he's not
mouth.
misrepresenting your argument.
I
That
think
is a
You literally,
misrepresentation
that
of
just
my
came out of
argument
your
She
mouth.
claims to
So
be a
because
lawyer,
That's what
too.
you just said,
that came
though.
out of your
this is
mouth.
giving
because
You
like
just turned
stalker
around and said
energy
it.
though. Like you're just
You
following
just
him
turned
around
around.
everywhere.
You
Like
literally just turned around and said, "Oh well, he wouldn't let me speak. I couldn't speak before him. This is really misogynistic." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where do you think you get
what
your
I'm
rights
saying is that he claims to care about this issue, but he regularly attacks people viciously to the point where he doesn't want to let them speak. And what I've seen in other people who disagree on the margins with a specific talking point or issue within this conversation is that they'll just engage with
you
the
only
conversation
come here to
because
poison the well though. You only ever come here to like attack him for like what he's done in the past and try to poison the well and turn everyone against him and like character
All right,
defamation.
let's hear.
That's
Let's
all
hear
you
from
do.
John. No,
I'm
let's
coming
hear
in
from John.
here to point out that he has a pattern of this sort of
Exactly. So
behavior.
poisoning the well, and you're trying
John,
to character assassinate him. That's what
John,
you're
I'm
trying
do
to
you
trying
do.
to
wanna?
ask him
Do you
to
wanna?
address
Okay.
that behavior with me. The rest of you are witnessing
Why
that.
can't
But
why can't you just message?
Okay,
Why can't
well,
you
I
just
have to
message
drop,
him?
guys. I have to drop just really quick. John, I don't trust you anymore than I trusted animosity 4 months ago. Have a good night.
Bye-bye now.
Why can't you just message him about it? Like
Wait, Snow, just
I don't see this whole
let
thing
John.
coming on the panel to discuss it. Like, if you really want to like talk to him about it, just message him. Like, you've come up here multiple times, like to not even like to add anything, just to attack him. Like, that's all you've done. Just come up here to attack him.
He was attacking somebody the first time I came up. That's the first time I ever came up to have a discussion. I would actually like to discuss the issues.
What is the issue?
But last time when I tried to do that, he wouldn't allow me to speak about the issues. He talked over me the entire time, and then I was dropped. So I literally never even got a word in. So I came up here to point that out because the last time I tried to come up and have an intellectual debate or discussion with anyone, he talked over me and wouldn't allow it to happen. You have no idea what I would have said if I had stayed on that panel and if we had been talking about issues.
Well, I mean, to be fair, everyone was up on that panel trying to attack him, and
Entire time. And if you don't remember that, I can't help you. But I don't think anyone here knows any of my positions because I never had the opportunity to state any of them.
Okay, do not state your positions, but you can't expect John to engage with you because maybe he set boundaries and he doesn't consent to talking to you. But I mean, maybe that was why I was speaking over you. But if you can't accept that, you know, maybe that's an issue if you don't realize how, you know, consent works. If he doesn't want to talk to you and you're still trying to engage with him,
No, he's actually trying to prevent you all from engaging with me. Do you understand? That's what I'm accusing him of doing. Because when he talks over me, he's also preventing me from talking to the rest of you. Of course, you're all welcome not to talk to me, but he didn't want to allow you to do that either.
Wait, we're engaging with you right now.
Sure, I know, because he's not doing that because he realized that I'm right about what was happening before, and I appreciate that he's not doing that now.
No, because I asked him to be quiet while I had a conversation with you.
Great, and I'm glad he's listening to you. Yeah.
But yeah, I keep trying to concede and say, John, do you want to have this conversation? Do you want to take over?
Yes, I can. I've watched this cockroach for 5 months. Shush, shush. I've watched this. Shush, shush.
Did I say anything disrespectful toward you? Did I call you any
Okay, but he didn't interrupt you.
He called me a cockroach.
Zip it.
Okay.
You may not agree with what he says, but
Shut up,
allow him
vermin.
to speak.
I don't consent
Shut
to being
up,
called a
vermin,
cockroach.
vermin.
Okay,
Shut your
well,
lips.
then you can kindly get off the panel then if you don't consent to being called that. It's just freedom of speech. It's
He
on my
respected
backdrop.
you and allowed you to speak.
Go
Can you
ahead,
let him
John.
speak?
I have watched this lawyer who LARPs as a lawyer using legalese and very articulate language co-host Mr. Anna Space for 5 months. All the flying monkeys, all the troons, Meanwhile, she goes on the other side the next day and goes into the turf spaces and LARPs as a turf. Over there, she LARPs as a lawyer, LARPing as a turf, while licking troon taint night after night with Mr. Anna and the Charlottes and the Hollies and the TTs and the Mikes and the Veritas and the Penguin and the Boo for 5 fucking months. You're a disgusting, verminous cockroach. Bye-bye.
You're talking about a bunch of gay men and a bunch of
Troon
trans-identified
simps,
people
flying monkeys.
that I have conversations with. And if anyone here would like to go listen to the many recorded conversations,
I've
you
got
can
them.
go ahead and try to find some evidence that I support any sort of trans identified behavior
Simp.
or laws or medicalization. You can go ahead and
Simp.
provide the receipts of me ever supporting
Get in the
any of
bin,
that.
simp.
You can go ahead and try to
For
provide
5 fucking months.
well, you should have loads of footage, shouldn't you?
I've
You
got 'em
probably
all.
have hours
You want me
and
to?
hours
I'll
of
put it
me
on Discord
talking
for everyone to see,
about how
motherfucker.
I support.
I got them all.
Yeah, how I support what exactly? Show us something
Mr.
now.
Anna,
You can
Mr.
say all
Charlotte,
the insults you
Mr.
like, but you have
TT,
nothing of substance
Mr.
to say
Harley,
about me.
Mr.
You have
Kara.
nothing
Shall I
of
go on?
substance. You're
You're a
coming in here
fucking
to
troon
you're
simp.
poisoning
One of the worst
well.
troon simps.
You're
You
poisoning
think
the
you're
well by
articulate
listing a bunch
because you
of
can rattle off
names.
Latin phrases
You are like
to the
all the other
lawyers
men. And
speak,
by the way, all the
and
men
then
who
you
do
go
this to
over
me
the
are the
next day
Tims.
into the turf
The
spaces and
Tims are the ones
pretend
who
you're
do
with
this to
them.
me.
You're one of
The
the
Tims
most
are the ones who
vile,
try
liberal
to say
female
that I'm not a
troon simps
lawyer.
on this
Only the
app.
Tims
You've
ever
been
say
over
this
there
to
for
me.
5
Do
months
you
doing
think
this.
that
Only
he's
Tims
I'm
true?
done
ever
with you, simp.
only Tims ever accuse me
Get
of
in
not
the
being a lawyer
bin.
because it is very hard to argue against me when
You
I'm making
LARP.
good points.
You LARP as
Wait,
a
are
You
you
lawyer.
don't have any
wait, are you
evidence.
accusing him of being a troon?
I'm saying it's interesting, isn't it, that there is a pattern where the other people who make those accusations against me, all of them happen to be Tims. And I can actually find footage for you today if you like. It happened again today. The people who accuse me of this are, without exception, other than this man, the Tims. No TERF has
Say
ever
troon.
accused me of
You
that.
can say troon.
Zero.
I know you respect your Anna so much, you would never call him a troon. You can say it here, though. You're in good
I've
company.
never said the word,
Troon, troon.
and it doesn't
troon,
matter
troon. Okay.
what I call anyone. So what I'm saying to you is that you have no proof that I've ever taken a pro-Tim position at all, or a pro-trans
Every
position.
other night,
You have
you're the
zero proof
co-host for Mr.
that I have
Anna.
done that.
Co-host for Mr.
So you're
Anna.
poisoning the well.
Directing the troon pit.
You're trying to get all these
with
people in
sudden
here
pet troons
not to
surrounding
You
you
want to
and
ask her
all
a
the flying
question?
monkeys.
John, hold on. I would like to ask her a question.
Okay.
Now, okay, so what's your thoughts on Animosity now coming out saying that they're an HSTS and detransitioning is not real?
I didn't hear that. I don't know what he said, so I don't have thoughts on what he said. What I'm saying,
I mean, it's
well,
right there on
there's the bio for one of them.
okay, D-trans was a trap.
And
Yeah.
you know what HSTS is? I'm going to assume.
Yeah,
you know
I
that.
know what that is.
All right.
So if you John knows, if he's been spying on me on X for months, he follows me with his various socks. And I've never blocked him, by the way, because I'm not afraid. I'm not trying to hide anything. My position, as I've stated multiple times, is that trans is a religion and an ideology, and therefore, if you simply stop believing in it and behaving in accordance with it and supporting the proposition of this ideology to children, if you stop supporting the medicalization and the use of funding to promote it, then you are detrans, because it's like stopping being a member of a
hold
religion.
on. Are they D-trans or are they HSTS?
But what I'm trying to say to you,
can you just answer that?
I don't. If you knew what I say on Twitter, you know
No, I don't
that
really
whenever
care
the
what
men
you
are
say
talking
on
about
Twitter.
the
Why
issue,
are they
whenever
calling
the
them
men
an
are talking,
HS?
whenever
Why
the
are they
men are
calling
talking about
themselves an
this,
HSTS while claiming to be D-trans?
I'm not going to speak for a person that I have not talked to about the issue, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's right
And
there.
what-
It's like, I mean,
Right. I mean, you'll
thanks,
have
Fred.
to take it. You'll have to go over to X and take it back to X because I really can't be fucked to listen. Literally,
John, man. Like,
I
she
don't know
loves
what
John.
to say.
Like,
You'll have to go back to X and hold space in X. Oh,
The voice
I
that I
don't
clipped,
know.
Fred, the voice that I clipped of that woman is that as long as you say you've dropped the ideation, you're now detrans. I have the voice clippings from it. Because
Right,
I
we
was
need
like,
to.
is this where we're at? You just
We
utter
need
the
to.
right words and you're that?
We
Really?
need to have a. I
How
need to.
brain
We
dead
need
are these
to.
women?
We need to have a conversation because. Right, so John, when was the last time you like indulged in cross dressing? Yeah.
Ready? Never.
What?
I've never cross dressed.
Oh wait,
When was
hold
the
on.
last
I
time?
wanted to show her this because she's in the comments. The Corella Complex HSTS. Make it make sense. This was just the other day, by the way.
Right.
I think there's a picture of it
Look,
as well.
you know what we mean by cross dressing. So
No,
when
I
was the last
don't.
time? All right,
When was
the
I
last time
presenting
you?
myself as a woman? Please
All
tell
right,
me.
when was the last time you indulged in this freaky ass stuff that you call Halloween costuming and fucking Pride fucking costuming and theatrical
Fred,
shit?
just ask, like, when's the last time you worn any, like, female garments, I guess? Like,
When was
any...
when was
Okay.
that then?
Would you consider a tutu a female garment?
Yes, when was the last time you played dress up? Is that better than playing cross
2019,
dress?
before COVID.
Okay, right, there you go then. So 2019, you got with the
But
ideology
Fred,
in 2023.
so
Yeah?
Fred, I wore that pink tutu and the pink wig and the go-go boots for my protests. Is that female garments?
I'm so over this.
Well, it's an obsession for Fred. I don't know if we can put a bow in
So
this and move on. Was that female garment?
What do you? Oh, yeah. Wait, what?
Did anyone
What
think
did
I was
you
a
say?
woman?
What? What did you wear?
Was that female garments with the sign for Gays Against Groomers, go-go boots, pink or womanhood in any way? Or was it just goofy theatrical clown stuff?
So I would say it was goofy.
Yeah, that's given LARP.
Right.
Bingo. I'm done.
It was goofy theatrical shit, right? But it's still weird today. But listen, it's still weird today.
Yes, it
It's
is
still
weird.
today.
It's goofy. It's bizarre.
Were you
But we're
pretending
allowed
to
to
be-
have to be goofy and bizarre. That's not
Were
a
you
criminal
laughing
act.
as one of the left? Like,
Yes, that's exactly what I do when I go to protest.
Like, yeah, like he looks like one of the left, like, you know, the
They
purple hair.
they thought I was a part of them. They welcomed me into the group, and then I turned on the motherfuckers, and they were freaking out and shitting their pants. I flipped my signs around so they didn't know I was with Gays Against Groomers until I was right in the middle of them.
It's like, it's just, I don't think
work
this is
in
like
a
last like a
straight
woman.
pattern. Just like Moop, we're both LARPers. You don't know where we're coming from. We keep you off your feet. That's how I operate.
Wait, did you say that it was back when in 2019?
No, not this one. No.
No, this is
when
recent.
When was this?
This was 2024.
Do you mean 2025, April the 27th?
No, I think this was 2024, and it was around June.
2025, April.
April the 27th, Gays Against Groomers took the image and posted it onto their Twitter and said that this person does not represent us. He's a
That
fake
doesn't mean
person.
it was.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it was this year, though. It could have been last
It
year.
was also
No,
published
the Gays
within the
Against
news article then.
Groomers. The Gays
Why
Against
would they
Groomers
only
public.
just be addressing it
The Gays Against
a year or so after the fact?
Because
The
maybe
Gays
it wasn't
Against-
big news to them.
Oh
No,
god.
he was talking about that. No, so he was talking about all the other, like, the tutus and shit like that being 2019. That was the last time. And then he said about Gays Against Groomers. So
The Gays Against Groomers post was published after Jack Dan, who's a giant troon simp, told them that I'm a serial, I can't say that, child sex assaulter, and that I'm a jihadi, I'm a Mossadi, and then I'm a blackmailer, and that I'm got infiltrator, a liberal plant. Him and Scott Gaylor, they're friends, giant troon simps, and friends of Mr. Anna, big friends of Mr. Anna. They thought they can smear me by going to Gays and Groomers and having them published, so it's legitimate. That's how that happened. Whereas in the past year, 3 times they'd published me in Gays Against Groomers saying, wow, look at us, we have representation in Canada. 3 times they actually posted me in my flags and my signage. Thrice. They don't show you those ones, do they?
I do realise that I'm on X though, so I've looked for them posts that you've said that Gays
I've
Against
got
Groomers,
all the
but
screenshots,
I've
Michael.
never been able to find them.
It was back in 2023, the Million March for Children. I went there and that was the first time that someone sent a picture of me. I didn't. And they said, you know, look out, we're out in Canada being representative. Awesome. Congratulations, guys up there. I have the screenshots. 2 months later, they did the same thing. 4 months later, same thing. Wow, awesome to you guys. Congratulations. Keep up the works in Vancouver, Canada. Gays Against Groomers did that. Punch in Canada and see what pops up under their X account.
Who sent you this picture? Because why has it got everyone's name?
Mr. Anna got these from a man named Scott Geiler. He's friend of Jack Dan. They got pet troons, and I called them out on it, and they got very, very angry.
I can't do anything with that. I'll fucking give up. Yeah, I mean, it's got everyone's fucking legal names on it.
Oh, here we go.
Right, what can we do now, Disabled?
I'm sorry, Disabled.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, I would just like to stay in the conversation. That would be nice.
I feel like your conversation.
You're not here to
around
conversate,
X.
madam. You
I
got
am
butt
here to
hurt.
conversate.
You got butt hurt
what
in
your
your
intention
pussy, and you're here just to be vindictive.
Oh, and that wasn't vindictive.
Oh, your pussy's puckering. I can tell right now.
Oh, it's really funny. Yeah, like it's funny to be super.
kinda
misogynistic
is.
You're
and
hilarious,
disgusting.
woman. You're
I
hilarious.
don't know.
Clown.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really
gonna
funny.
laugh a little.
But Disabled,
Yeah, I
you
know,
can do
it's
it
so
back.
funny.
Like no one's saying that. Oh, it's only a one-way street. Like if you say stuff to him about being G, like we're not going to be like, oh, so you're H-phobic. Like this is a drama talk beef live. It's not deep. Like you can say stuff back to him as well.
Yeah.
Well, he
freedom of
knows that I'm
speech.
not like that. It's fine. I know I can, and I've just
Okay,
choose
it's
not
fine.
to.
So then just carry on the conversation.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, go ahead. I'll pipe in when I have something to say.
Well, I thought you had something to say. Why'd you come up?
I mean, I do, but I have things to say in the context of the conversation as they're said.
Right, we were talking about the Gays Against Groomers thing.
Right, and what I heard is that the Gays Against Groomers were upset that he was representing himself as one of them, and he is not one of them, and he's here smearing a gay man that is on X just having turfy GC positions. And he's smeared several other gay men as well who have similar positions. So
They're
I would like to
simps.
understand.
Say
I
it.
would like to
simps.
understand
With pet
why.
troons. Say it.
I would like to understand why, if we care about this issue, we would be attempting to sow discord among the people who are on our side rather than going after the people who disagree with us in every single way politically. That's my question.
Well, why don't you like list out the men that you're talking about, and then maybe he can clear up for you?
Well, yeah, so Scott would be one. Gay Penguins is the other. Veritas. These are just gay men who are on the side of getting rid of trans ideology.
Simps. They're gay simps from Mr. Anna.
So you
Blaine
have a
Badu,
personal vendetta that's
Duchess
getting in the way of the
Louise.
movement. Your
Oh,
personal vendetta is getting
absolutely.
in the way of this movement.
Scott Geiler.
And you're sowing
Shut up
discord
for a second.
Yeah, but
among
it's
the
not a
Scott
personal
Geiler
vendetta.
posted
Hold on.
that I'm a
It's
child toucher for 3 months on X. He
okay.
made
Hold on one
websites,
second.
accounts that I'm a child toucher. Fuck
That's
yeah,
still
I
a
have a
personal
vendetta.
But it's
vendetta.
not just
He
a
never
personal
apologized
vendetta
for
when you're
that.
talking about like getting rid of the trans ideology, but then you have animosity who's lying. whether it's they're lying about being HSTS or they're lying about being a detransitioner. I mean, where is this person right now? Like, what are they trans? Or are they not?
But the point is, if you stick to issues, I would never support anything that he said if he said something that was pro-trans ideology, and I haven't. And there's no record of me doing that. So I would like us all to be on the same side and advocate for what we believe is right.
So did you support the people that were
But how
running
can I
around?
support somebody? Wait, where did she go?
What happened?
How can I support somebody who's been lying the past, 6 months that we've known him?
Did this person just leave, or did someone just drop this person?
Are we on the same
I
side?
I
don't
don't
think
know.
it.
No one dropped this person. Yeah, I want to ask as well. Do you support all the people that run around X smearing his name, calling him a P3DO or a child abuser and stuff like that? Did you support all them people?
I've never
that
seen
smeared
that,
John?
and
You
again,
didn't.
I'm not for going around smearing people. That's what I'm up here to say,
But
and I'm up here
but
to
you
point
saw
out that this is
everything.
disruptive to the movement, and so anyone who's trying to do that makes me doubt that they're really in this movement for the right
That's fine.
reasons.
But did you see? But you saw everything that John did, but you just didn't acknowledge anything that was being done to John.
I don't see it. So what would there be to acknowledge? What I'm saying is
I thought you
addressed
said
to
you
him
didn't
because
block
he's the one
any.
in this space. What?
Well, I thought you said you didn't block any of his accounts, and surely you would have seen stuff.
No, I
I
haven't.
mean,
No,
okay, but so if you were following what John was doing on X,
I
and
don't
you know
follow
he's done
him.
all
I
this
don't
stuff,
follow him. He
so
follows me.
so how do you know about all this smearing of other gay men and stuff like that?
Wait, but
Because
Skin
he just
made
said
a
it.
good
He just
point.
said it. He just said it right now. He listed a bunch of people and was
You
smearing them. So
listed
I was addressing that.
I've never
So,
followed this cunt.
wow.
Yes, you do. You absolutely do.
I don't.
You followed me with your @Troon
Show a
Scum
screenshot.
account and your @Troon Vermin
Never.
account. That's
I've
you.
never followed you.
Are you saying the @Troon Vermin account isn't you?
That's me.
I mean,
Prune
animosity's here.
stench,
They're in the
prune
live.
scum,
They're just
Yeah.
prune rats. Shall I go on disabled? It's in my name.
I mean, to
You
be
are
fair
the
though,
rat
like I
disabled.
understand what you're saying when it comes. Look, I just met this guy a week ago, but like animosity, respectfully, was saying that another TERF's advocacy didn't mean shit. So like,
Yeah, and I want to say
instead of trying to correct John's behavior, I think that you need to go correct your friend's behavior before coming after somebody you don't particularly care for.
I didn't see. This is the thing. I'm addressing the behavior of him right now in this space, and what he said about people that I know, and what he said about me.
Okay, well, your
I'm
friend
not
also
addressing-
said,
but I didn't hear that, and I'm not
negative things
addressing
to
some.
other TERFs that are here on TikTok. Like it's crazy.
Right. So what I'm saying is, just like I don't follow him, and I haven't heard other discussions that are happening. I'm not going to be accountable for every single spat that people have. I'm just pointing out that the spats are not productive.
Okay, right. Let's
And in
try
my
another
view,
route. Okay,
in
two
my
seconds.
view,
Go-
going after somebody that is attempting to detransition and attempting to be on our side and going after them viciously for their nonconformity is counterproductive to the movement.
But
And it
babe,
makes
that's
me
what I'm trying to
question-
tell you. That's what I'm saying. Like the bio is saying something completely different.
And
that they're
I
now
have no
HSTS.
idea,
They were
but
saying
I
in a
have no
live earlier, saying that they're. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't want to say that because I don't know if I'm going to say that correctly. But in the bio, it said HSTS. So are they detransitioning or are they HSTS? Like I don't know.
So
Nobody knows.
let's try another route around. How have you ended up over to TikTok? How have you come from X over to TikTok? And how are you sitting on this side of TikTok? I've never seen you before. I've never seen you debate on TikTok. So how did you end up over here?
I started deciding to come over and try to be on TikTok as well. I
You
was
are?
just in X space. It ended. So I came over here to check it out.
When?
What do you mean
After
when?
John.
When did you come over here to check it out?
When did I open my account, or when did I start jumping into
Did you
lives?
decide? Yeah, when did you decide that you wanted to start coming up on panels and checking everything out?
Yesterday, or whatever the last time was. Yeah, actually, I tried another time, but there was an auto moderator. I don't make videos, so I don't have enough whatever to get not get auto kicked sometimes. So I tried it once and I was auto kicked and it was annoying and I don't even understand how TikTok works. So I left. I have I'm always in a lot of spaces and doing a lot of stuff on X. So I'm rarely over here, but I think it's worth building bridges because I actually care about this movement. And I heard that there was some strife over here with TERFs and with Ari, who I do talk to on X. So I came over here to check that out because I don't understand why somebody would be trying to sow discord among the people who agree with each other. That's what I don't understand.
So who did you hear that from?
I heard it from Ari himself.
Ari himself.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is you came over to defend Ari against.
What I came over is to see what was happening.
Wait, hold on. So you came from X. You came over from X to fight with John.
I came over to see what was happening, and when I came into the space, he just started he actually has been in spaces with me on X before, and speak to me that way on X in front of all the X-turf. He would never do it. He hasn't, and he wouldn't.
Okay, you came over to TikTok for one purpose and one purpose only.
No, it's actually to start having conversations. You can decide what my motivations are, but this was a good opportunity to come over and start having these conversations.
I know, but it's clear why you came over.
It's clear why I came over, in your opinion, but I'm telling you why.
I mean, you just told me and you just told 89 other people. You've just made it clear enough. You came over to fight for Anna.
No, I came over because my friends were in the conversation. And so I came to join the conversation. And as soon as I did that, people talked over me. And this man in particular talked over me so much that I couldn't get a word in edgewise. So you have no idea what I would have said if I had just been participating. And here I keep making the point that we should stop playing these games and trying to sow discord, and yet everyone is still jumping on my motivations and behavior. Do you have an issue with what I just said? Do you disagree? Do you think it's productive to have these fights with each other when we're all on the same
you're
side?
The one coming up here starting the fight.
It's productive to have a fight with each other. I mean, not everyone has to get along.
But the point is that these people are trying to undermine. He is trying to undermine the work that many of us are doing. He's trying to discredit.
I find it very hard.
Yeah, but I think that you're looking in the wrong direction.
I find it very hard. I think you're being really disingenuous as well, because I find it really hard to believe that you don't know anything that was going on about with John, or you haven't seen anything. But when it comes to you labeling people off, you labeled all the people that sit in Animosity Circle as all these gay men that John was slandering, but you only heard it on this line.
Do you believe everything he's telling you?
Wait, hold on, I haven't finished what I'm saying. So
I'm wondering if you believe him when he said that he doesn't follow me.
Be really disingenuous.
Well, if you think I'm disingenuous, then why don't you let me prove that he does follow me?
Why does he join panels and start attacking you?
He has actually, but not. He has on X, yeah.
I just checked X and I am following her from 4 months ago because I thought you're actually a legitimate TERF that's in this to fight it. I didn't realize you're going to be licking
I am actually a legitimate
for the next
TERF.
4 months,
and then
cleaning out the shit out of his rot pocket and lathering this motherfucker. I had no idea what the fucking cunty you were going to be. I should have followed you a long time ago. I've never interacted with you ever.
Yes, I would like to say something. Okay. Is that Animosity was the first one to go after John up on a panel, started saying his first and last name, showing all those pictures. But then you understand that Animosity burned bridges with all the TERFs here on TikTok, right?
Yeah,
because he decided to get drunk one night, go up on a panel and talk about how their activism is not real. They're nothing but drama. And that TERFs only care about women and girls, and they don't care about men, especially gay men. So he burned the bridges. John really played no part in that.
And lied.
And we can get that recording. We just have to speak with Mother Lion to get the recording.
Animosity also lied as well when I asked
why you're believing everything John is saying to you.
Who's believing?
No, I'm telling you
change their patterns or their affiliations or their collaborations? Absolutely. I'm
Patterns
totally
and affiliations. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're talking about affiliations and
lady,
patterns
lady, let me speak.
rather than talking about issues.
You have to stop being a flying monkey for that fucking rat, all right? If you
See, this is what I'm
continue,
saying. He's
if you
still focused
continue,
on the Discord.
if
He's
you
focusing on showing the
continue,
Discord.
if you continue being a flying monkey for that troon
See?
rat,
He's
you
threatening
can
me and
get in
saying
the
he
bin.
won't collaborate
Okay, I
with
will be
You
me.
can
honest.
get in the
Listen,
bin,
I
flying
think it's
monkey.
important for all of us, whether we're on whether we're on TikTok or X, to know the truth when it comes to Ari, because you shouldn't be bamboozled. If you've been like, if you've been told that he's a detransitioner, but come to find out he's still an HSTS, like we're all being lied
What does
to.
that even mean? I don't even know what that means. He has a medicalized body and he's going to have that body forever unless he gets more cosmetic surgery. And I'm against all cosmetic surgery.
So
If
then he's
anyone
not
has
a
heard me-
detransitioner. End
Yeah,
of.
is he a D-troon or is he a troon?
I'm asking you, are you in support of cosmetic surgery?
Absolutely
general.
not.
I'm not either. So I don't think he should go get more cosmetic
But do you think that
surgery.
he should be using female as his sex?
I don't have any information about that case.
Well, there's some
but
on the backdrop right now.
But I've
You can
I've seen this
screenshot it, you can
I've
zoom
All I'm
in.
saying,
that
ma'am, all I'm
before.
saying is that is this going to cause a wedge, right? Are we all going to be able to move kind of in the middle when it comes to X and when it comes to TikTok?
What I'm saying is that we don't have to turn it into a wedge. It's just that this individual here is
It's
trying to
going to
turn
be
it
a
into
wedge
a
if we don't
wedge.
address it, though.
What do we need to address?
Well, I
Has
don't
he
think
ever
that we
said
want to be
anything
around
that you
somebody.
disagree with on
What
this
happened?
topic? Have any of the positions he has taken ever been positions that you disagree with?
Okay, can we just let Muppet finish, please?
Yeah, but are the positions sincere is the question. I don't know.
I don't know if anyone who says anything is sincere. The point is, are they saying what they should be saying? I would oppose him if he said the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I
it
would.
sounds nice.
So, do you oppose animosity for what animosity has done? If you look at the backdrop, for calling themselves a female but turning around saying they're D-trans.
Are you saying that if he hasn't changed his documents back, and I'm not saying I know because I don't know either way, that he can't do anything in his life and answer questions that he's required to answer when he's applying for things using his legal documentation as it sits right now? Until he's done that, he has to put his entire life on ice, and anything he does in the meantime after he's ideologically desisted, he should just never do anything that requires him to say his sex.
So would that not be one of your first? Would that not be one of the first things you'd do if you were D-trans and change your marker back to now?
Well, I know that there's another person on X. I just talked to her today. She's a detransitioner. She's another lawyer. You probably know about her if you're on X. The pissed off lawyer. She was just talking in the space we had earlier today about the fact that she hasn't changed her documents back yet because it's actually not as simple as it sounds, and it
and I
requires
can
a lot of
attest to
brain
that.
damage.
Can I just say my markers are still female? I cannot change my markers back to male until 2 years after I've stopped the medication. So do I just sit on ice for 2 years and do absolutely nothing?
Yeah, I did.
How did you even get your markers changed as female?
Because you can do that in the UK, Fred.
It's very low
No,
effort.
I know you can do it, but
The way in which you have to do it, there's three stipulations to actually being able to do it in the UK. One, you have to have a diagnosis of gender dysphoria. Two, you have to be medicated and living within the chosen gender, if you will, for 2 years. And three, you have to provide them evidence that you've changed over documentation to your name that you've picked. So to Caitlin, I had to send away all these three pieces of evidence, and I got my gender markers changed to female. I cannot follow that process again, or I have to follow the exact same process again in the UK to go back to male, which will take 2 full years of me not being medicalised, having a diagnosis of
outside of your state, you have to base everything you say on what is true legally in the state that you're a citizen of. And if your documentation says one thing in your state and you have to file copies of your documentation, I don't know what you have to file. I'm not a Kansas lawyer. I'm just saying that whatever Kansas law says about whether you can change your documentation or not, or anything of that sort, it doesn't have any bearing on what an out-of-state person would have to do if they're filing in Kansas.
But can I just ask a question? If you're a lawyer, how do you have so much time to be on X and TikTok?
I'm a disabled lawyer.
Okay, what does that mean?
So how?
Medically retired because I'm disabled.
Okay, so how long has Ari been detransiting for?
I don't even know because I didn't know him until after he started doing that and saying that. I think it's within the past year, but I haven't been interacting with him since it started.
I mean, I did hear him say that he can change his gender markers back in 3 months.
Like, to me, I'm not confused about the situation in the sense that just seeing that doesn't raise questions for me because I understand legally how difficult it is and how much brain damage there is in terms of getting your documentation sorted out.
He said on D-Trans by spring that I'm just a man. In his own words, a crossy bottom F-A-G-G-O-T-O. That was by spring.
Yeah.
So that's like 7, 8 months. He's had 8 months to change his documentation.
But when did this,
nothing.
when was this case filed?
I don't know when it was filed.
Neither do I. So why are we assuming and with innuendo trying to spread rumors about him and trying to paint him as a liar when you haven't even bothered to confirm that information yet?
I remember when Chris put up all the videos of him grooming children into child porn. I remember those posts. That was like 8 months ago, 9 months ago. And then those accusations that he's stalking him and he needs a protection order. And that's when the shit hit the fan. Chris struck back at him. Ari will smear all these guys expecting they're not going to hit back, but this guy did. And what Ari does is he runs to the courts crying, "Wah, they came after me. I'm going to sue you."
Yep.
This is his tactic. He did that to me too. He went to Toronto for the Robert Blair, whatever, Troon concert and said, "I'm going to file a police report on you and you're going to be contacted and they're going to knock on your door," all this shit. I don't know if he did it or not, but that was his threats.
Well, if he didn't, then he didn't do it. I mean, don't say that he did
Police
something
don't
that
give
he
a
didn't
shit
do.
about troubles in the Troon world on X, okay?
Well, he either did the thing that you're claiming he goes around doing, or he didn't do it.
I have no idea. They're fucking liars, all of them.
So
Lies.
you're lying, right?
Their
Like he
whole
didn't
life
do the
is
thing.
all
It could have
around
happened
lies
and nobody
deception.
contacted him about it because it was bullshit. I mean,
I used to really think it was a good idea for like people on X to come over to TikTok, but maybe not because it's just
Just told me it was a drama space, and that's why it's fine for somebody to hurl expletives at me. Isn't that the story?
well,
I
that's
heard
not on the
about
bad.
no. I'm
drop
just saying in
anymore,
general.
Yeah, so get like which is it going to be? Like, is this supposed to be
Well,
drama, or is this supposed to be a
got-
movement?
Well, I mean, like
I've
right
got-
now, it's drama.
What I came here to say is like, can we just stop the drama? And then you were like, no, it's a drama space, and now you're like, well,
Will you
this is
stop
so annoying that
simping
it's
and
drama.
licking his train tunt? Will you do that? He's going to hold the space tomorrow. He activates, reactivates. I'm going away crying.
I'm not
And he's
accountable
holding-
for any
He
person,
holds
whether
court
you or
every
him
night.
or anyone.
Are you going to
And
be
by the
licking
way,
his
have you
Troon tank
noticed
tomorrow? Will
that
you be
it's
doing
a bunch
that?
of men
And the day
who
after.
are trying to
and
make
the
the
day
women
after.
be accountable
With
for
evil
the
Boo
males'
and
disputes
Very
among each other?
Chas and misogynist Mike
you
and
noticed
TT.
that?
Will
Wouldn't
fucking
speak
hot,
to me
cunt.
this way.
I know
You
exactly
wouldn't
what you've been
speak
up
to me
to
this
and all
way
your
if you were a
flying monkeys.
serious
Get in the
participant
bin, bitch.
in this conversation.
Get in the
You would
bin.
not speak to me this way
Into the
if you
bin.
cared about this issue. You are the most disrespectful person I've encountered. You're worse than all the
Absolutely.
Tims in the way you speak to me.
Those that
You are
deserve
absolutely
disrespect, I
disgusting to
give them
me.
shovelfuls.
And I don't believe
right on top
that
of
you
your
care
head.
about this movement
How does it
because
feel?
of that. And I don't appreciate
You're a little
men
butthurt
trying
now?
to disrupt women turfing,
Will you
having
be running to the
conversations
police
about
or are you going to file the report yourself? Because you're LARPing as an attorney. Let's see. Why don't you file the report that you gave butthurt from the intranet for you? Huh? That's what Anna does, right? And all the gay men that are the flying monkeys, they run to the police. Oh my God, it's criminal harassment. He did a mean tweet about me. Fuck off, bitch.
See, this is the sort of thing that makes me think that you're not serious about the TERF movement.
I'm
If you
serious
cared
with
so
you
much
people.
about women and girls, you
I'm
wouldn't
serious with
speak
you
this way
people.
to women. You just wouldn't.
You're a
And I'm
cunty
asking
cunt.
you, the other woman in the room,
Cunty cunt.
to ask yourself,
Hang it. That's what you like. I think you're a gamp.
no idea who I am. I'm a married
You're a
woman.
gamp.
I have 2
You go after
children.
these effeminate gay boys that are prickless. That's what you've been doing for 5 months, madam.
See, you wouldn't, if you cared about this movement, I would be the last person you would attack. You have no idea who I'm helping and how I'm contributing to the movement, but you're trying to undermine the movement and sow discord rather than participating in narratives. You've
With that?
Yes, there's something wrong with that. When you come in here and try to convince all these women and all these TERFs that you're a serious participant in this movement and you try to discredit me and call me a fake lawyer, you can go look at my X account. It's full of long form commentary on TERFism, on this movement, on the ideology. I interact with a lot of big accounts. A lot of big accounts follow me. Kelly J. Keane follows me. A lot of people follow me. Okay. And they come into my spaces and they talk to me about these issues.
You've duped a
and
lot of
we
people, just like
influence other
Mr.
people.
Anna.
We
Just like
influence
Mr. Anna,
people,
you've
but
duped
you
a
have
lot of
no
people.
evidence that I've ever taken a
I've
position
got
that you
2
disagree
eyes
with.
in my head.
You have
Oh, you
zero
seen that too,
evidence.
Muppet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have zero evidence of any of the positions that I've taken, or that I do take, having any
Literally,
negative influence on the
one of the
movement. You,
troons,
on the other
one
hand,
of the
your
troons,
Troon Vermin account,
one of the
everyone go look at
troons
X, at Troon
that
Vermin. See if that
Anna,
account has done
if
anything at
you're
all for the Troon
calling
movement.
me a troon, why aren't you a troon? You're doing exactly the same thing I do. And then Mr. Anna said, no, but I know I'm not a woman. And then you turned around and said, yeah, as long as you
Nothing but replies
ideologically
that are
desist, you're
harassing.
no longer a troon.
You're
That
a
was
disruptor.
your idea of what a detroon is. Damn right I'm going to disrupt. I'm going
Yeah,
to
all
fucking
you
come
do
with you
is
with a
disrupt. You're
sledgehammer.
not
Get ready,
advocating
baby.
for
I'm going to
anything.
steamroll you. You and all your fucking monkeys. Ready? I'm coming. You don't know when I'm coming. All right? Bitch.
Oh Lord.
I think that you and
Yeah,
Martha
imagine
just
letting a
needed to
gay man be the
together.
mascot for the TERF movement. LOL.
Oh my
You
God,
look
you're
into a
homophobic
troon.
too.
That's a
Be the villain.
troon in the
Thank you.
comments. See
Oh,
relevant.
homophobic.
That's a true.
Okay, hold on, Courtney. You're letting this man verbally assault these women. What were you and all your little troony friends doing all fucking day today?
Yeah,
Exactly.
What were you
women.
doing all day
No, but
today?
Noob, I would actually confront you directly. Why would you not confront a man who
Get in the fucking
regularly,
bin.
vulgarly, sexually harasses me? Have you ever looked at the X accounts?
Well,
Go
how
look
am I
at
supposed to know if he does that or
He's
not?
not harassing you though. You're
Go
doing
look at
him.
X.
I'm not over
Disabled
there.
X.
I don't
You
ever.
said you
I
wanted people
rarely
to
go
remove
over
from
there.
X.
How am I supposed to know if
I'm
that's true
telling
or
you
not?
that the real TERFs on X do not take this man seriously. And if you on TikTok don't understand what's going on, you should go look at X. Go look at my account at DisabledESQ, and then go look at Troon Vermin and see who is being a real TERF in this movement and who is just playing you guys by coming in here and spouting off and pretending
All
that
right,
he's
so the truth
participating
comes
in the
out.
TERF
That's
movement.
exactly why you joined the panel.
And let's
No,
just be
I came
honest,
here
though,
because I
like,
think that
Karen,
you guys are being
I know
deceived.
you're lying right now. You're lying.
Michael,
And
it's a lie that I have